I think you're doing it now. That's what you're doing, talking to me, that's the support. This awareness month is good. It's making people aware that there's a different way, because Alcoholics Anonymous, when I got to Alcoholics Anonymous, it's a different way of thinking and different way of doing things than the regular person does.
And one thing that's important is making sure you got that support system. So I mentioned that quite a few times, where I have different mentors that have been sober for a while. I have friends and family that support me. I let people know that I was working on sobriety. And part of that was people that I wasn't really close to, but they'll check in on me from time to time. And I think that's really important to have. I think that's the biggest piece, is just being able to tell someone hey, I'm kind of struggling right now. And then they're able to kind of help me get back up.
I, have a sponsor who has a sponsor, and we all work steps. I have sponsees who have sponsees, and we all work steps. And we have this sisterhood. Call your mom and ask her for advice. The culture is there, the people are there, the ones that are willing to help are there. You just have to be willing to know who to call. Just make sure that you reach out and find those resources. You can reach out and Google an address on where you need to go. You can reach out and Google what you need.
We are pillars of the same community, creating an environment of support where we can support one another and the children in our community as well. And we hope that by providing reinforced social networking through a Sobriety Awareness Month initiative or awareness, that we'll find people who are on that borderline, do I want to quit, do I don't want to quit? They'll feel like they have enough support or an attitude of support or a perception of support where they can make a decision for themselves on that basis.
There's going to be a lot of times where you just feel like you're not helping and you're hurting. So maybe stop trying so hard and just take a step back, but be present, with people on their recovery journey. Don't turn your back on them. Don't give up. And when all else fails, just be present and just be there. It's really hard to try to help someone and feel like you're failing, right? But it's really easy to just sit there and be with someone. So if you can't find your words, if you can't find a solution, just know that your presence is needed and it's making a difference.
I knew that I wanted to become sober at 30. Usually people ask me about my hand tattoo, and that's how I end up sharing the sobriety story. Okay. It basically symbolizes a commitment to staying sober, because if I were to reach for something, I would see the tattoo. So if I were to ever drink, it's a reminder that I need to do my best to give back to the Native community because of the commitment I made. So the 4 paddles represent mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. So when we have all 4, we're in balance. The canoe represents the community. And here we have the ancestor. And so when the elders, adults, and youth follow our ancestors' values and teachings, we can all work together and help the community heal.